Hello everyone and welcome. A little while back I did a review of some really small, compact solar outdoor spotlights. The only drawback was that they were all tethered to one large solar panel for charging. Now this is quite a limiting factor for some folks in the projects that they want to do. In fact, I had one of my channel members ask me if I could recommend a similar compact solar spotlight, but without being tethered to one large solar panel. He wanted more flexibility in positioning the solar spotlights, so he didn't want to have to mess with the cables and didn't want to have them be very large so that they wouldn't stand out or be an eyesore. Since one of my channel members asked for it, I looked around and I came up with these guys that we're going to be looking at today. These are the smallest independent solar spotlights that I could find. They are all much smaller than any other lights that I have reviewed before, and they have the solar panel mounted right on each light, so they're totally independent of one another. So let's take a look at these guys and see what I got this time. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Here's a shot of the box for you, and let's take a look at these guys. Alright guys, when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. Now this is a Xibolar Solar Outdoor Spotlight, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this 2-pack, this light kit, retails for $14.39. That's about $7 per light. They do also have a 6-pack and a 10-pack, and if you get the larger quantities, it can go down to as little as $6 per light, which is rather economical in this current economy that we have right now. And if I happen to come across any discount coupons along the way, I'll be sure to put it in the description down below, so check that out first before you do anything. Now, in case you're wondering why did I get a 2-pack and not a larger pack, is because I really don't need these lights for myself. I got these lights to do the review for my channel member, and that's one of the perks of being a member on my channel. You have a problem, you have something that you want me to look into, feel free to let me know, and I will deep dive into it and find the best solution for you possible. So in this case, I looked for these lights for my channel member, and these are the cheapest, smallest ones that I came across. Now, what do you get when you unbox this? Well, you get the lights themselves, you get the hardware to mount it, you get a couple of stakes to mount it in the ground if you like, you get the owner's manual that tells you everything about the light, how to set it up, take care of them, all that kind of good stuff, and you also get a warranty card that tells you that if you register it, you can turn the 1-year warranty into a lifetime warranty. So I suggest you do that, get the most warranty you can for your product. Now, like I said, these lights are very compact. These are the smallest solar lights, independent lights that I could find. And they're only 3 inches across by 4 inches and up to 6 inches when you mount it in the ground with the stake, so up to 6 inches in height. So that's how these guys look. And if you want to compare it to another light, here's another light that I got a while back, and you can see the difference of how much smaller these lights are compared to your standard solar freestanding lights out there. Very, very small, very compact, really, really small lights right there. So these are very unobtrusive. You can hide them just about anywhere, and they won't be an eyesore like the bigger lights. Now, these lights are powered by a 1200 milliamp replaceable 18650 lithium-ion rechargeable battery. Obviously, it's rechargeable, it charges up during the day, and it gives you free light at night. Now, these lights have 32 LEDs that produce 320 lumens of cool white light. That's 6500K cool white light that they put out. They have 2 brightness modes. They have a high and a low. The high will last you up to 8 hours when fully charged, and the low will last up to 12 hours. Now the high, like I said, that's 320 lumens. The low is half of that, 50%. Now these lights have an auto on-off function where they basically turn off and charge up throughout the day, and then they produce light for you all night long, depending on how long you have them set up and charged up. Now these lights are IP65 weatherproof, where they'll hold up to just about anything outdoors. They're meant to be outdoors so they can get wet. Rain, sleet, snow, dust, dirt, whatever it is, they'll hold up to it just fine, and they'll work for you for a long time. These lights do have a 120-degree angle mounting adjustability, where you can mount this up on a wall or in the ground, and then you adjust the light to go wherever you want up to 120 degrees. So that gives you a lot of flexibility right there. And like I said, you can wall mount them or stake mount them and use them just about anywhere you like. So these lights are really great for any type of lighting in any location, since you don't have to worry about any kind of wiring to deal with. Use them as landscape lights around plants, shrubs, trees, or flagpoles without worry about running wires or raising your electric bill. Use them wall-mounted to light up walls, fences, walkways, entryways, garage doors, patios, or any place that you want to add a little bit of lighting as an accent or for security reasons. A small amount of light can add just the right lighting in just the right place to add more character, or give you a little bit of extra security by getting rid of that dark area that you have there. So let me get these guys charged up and we'll set them up and see how they look. Alright guys, so instead of mounting these lights outside, I figure I could do a better job in here because I can make it really dark in here and you can get a good idea of what it looks like when the lights are all out. We're outside right now, we have a full moon, so it's not really going to give you a full indication of what it looks like because we have a lot of moonlight right now outside at night. So let's see in here, I'm going to turn off the lights in a moment and you can see where I hooked up the light right there. I have it set up on my garage door and it's pointing down to show you what it looks like if you're going to use it as an accent light, like on a wall, on a fence or something like that. You want to light up something pointing downward and we're going to see what it looks like. Let me turn off the lights and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, there you go. I turn off the lights and it automatically comes on all by itself. And you can see for 320 lumens, and it's only been charging for about a day, it looks pretty darn good. As a nice little accent light where you can light up, like I said, a fence, a wall, any kind of object that you want to give a little bit of lighting to, that's what it would look like. Let me change it up and I'll give you a different view. Alright, so I moved the light down, where in this case, you're giving up light to whatever it is you want, whether it's a wall, a fence, a flagpole, a shrub, a tree, anything like that, giving it some upward lighting. That's what this would look like right there. Again, 320 lumens, it's not supposed to be extremely bright, it's only supposed to be a little bit of an accent light, and you see right there, it gives you a nice accent to whatever it is you're lighting up. Now let me set up both lights and we'll get an idea of what two lights will look like, and you get an idea of what multiple lights will look like when you're lighting up a given area. So let me set that up. Alright guys, so there you see I mounted the lights on the ground like if you were using them for landscape lighting and you have them staked into the ground around some shrubbery or something like that. And again, if you wanted to light up a wall, a fence, the shrubs, bushes, etc. Anything that you wanted to light up at all, this is what it would look like if they were mounted in the ground. And I have them about 3.5, almost 4 feet away from the door right now. It may look a little odd on the camera. You may not be able to tell very well, but it's about 3.5 feet approximately from the door. And they're pointed up and pointed away from each other. So it's not going to be a cumulative effect. They're spread out so that they give you a more ambient lighting across the entire door. So I'm going to turn off the lights right now and see exactly what they look like. And there you have it. I turned off the lights, and as you can see, the two lights are pointing away from each other, so they give a good spread of lighting, and they're about 2 feet away from each other, that kind of thing. So that's a 2-foot spread with the lights pointing away from each other, so they give you more distribution of light. And as you can see, they light up the door very nicely. So if this was outdoors at night, that section of wall or bushes or whatever would get some really good lighting. So that little light with 320 lumens really gives you a lot of lighting. It goes a long way with the little power that it has built into it. And that should last you a good 8 to 12 hours depending on the setting that you use. Right now, it's in the high setting. If you want to have it a little lower and have it last longer, you can choose that if you want to do so. So there you have it, some really good lighting from some really good little compact lights. Alright guys, there you have it, a review and demonstration of some compact and inexpensive solar outdoor spotlights. A video review requested by one of my channel members because I'm always here to help you guys out. I think these little lights are really great for the money. They're very affordable at around $6 each if you buy the bigger packs of light. They're also very small and easy to hide. No need to have really huge lights that can be an eyesore that everyone can see sticking up out of your yard. These are small enough to blend in so no one will notice that you have landscape lights during the day, but they will give you plenty of lighting at night when they turn on. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.